Hey guys, here we go. 4 o'clock, new video alert. This video is for buyers, especially buyers, but sellers too. Especially a lot of sellers now get the impression they don't want to spend no money. They know they have to pay for the deal, so they want to do for sale by owner, FSBO, as we call them. Right now, we live in a world now where it's easier to do things like that because of all the technological advances and things like that. But the easier it is to do things, the easier it is for someone to commit fraud, commit a crime, right? Got that? Keep that in mind. Now, buyers, here is the reason why you need a realtor. Because a realtor is going to evaluate the transaction. They're going to track the transaction. They're going to put a file together on the transaction. They're going to make sure you go to escrow, right? You're not going to meet at Starbucks parking lot and hand somebody a suitcase of money. That's not going to happen. They're going to make sure that this transaction has title insurance. Why? That way, if there's any clouds on the title, if anything pops up, there was someone who had ownership that nobody knew nothing about. There were liens on the property that nobody knew nothing about, or that the seller didn't disclose. Or there was the seller didn't have total 100% interest in the property, ownership interest in the property. All of these things, the title company is going to go through it with a fine-tooth comb, and you're going to pay for the title insurance to ensure that they went through it with a fine-tooth comb and that you can't be charged later on, right? So that's why a realtor is going to make sure you have title insurance, going to make sure you go through an escrow company, going to make sure you have title insurance, right? Going to dot all the I's, cross all the T's. Now, here we go. Here's the story. A man, and this story's been told before, and I'm just retelling it, right? So I'm hoping that I do justice to the gentleman who told the story, because it's a true story, and I don't want to say his name or anything like that, but I'm just going to give you the basics of what happened. Young man went out in the world, was working, doing good, had one desire, he wanted to buy his mom a house. Found a beautiful, beautiful home. Guy was selling it. Guy said, hey, I got some business. I got some business in another state, and I need to get out of here. I need a quick sale. Man, I'm going to give you a great deal on this home if you can buy it now, right? So the guy had talked to a realtor before, and the realtor had explained to him about the process of buying a home, and he knew about escrow and title insurance and everything. So the guy, he knew. So he had an idea, but he didn't use a realtor, right? So he was in a state where they used lawyers to close the transaction. So the seller was pressing the guy. Come on, man, I got somebody else that want to buy the property, I can sell it to them at full price. But if you come on and buy it right now so I can leave and do what I got to do in another state, I'll give it to you for this price. That's a great price. I give you the discount and everything. And the guy was like, oh, man, that is a good price. All he could see was, I'll be able to put my mom in a beautiful home, something I've always wanted to do, right? Okay. So they go to the lawyer closes it out, and the lawyer say, hey, you should maybe check the title to see that, make sure the title is clear. And he was like, no, the guy told me ain't no liens or nothing on the property and everything's good, and I believe him. He's an honest man, right? Deal closed, guy gets his money, guy leaves. Now, the man moves into the home, takes his mom to the home. Mom's in love with the home, big, beautiful home. She moves in. Everything's going good. They there, they settle in. 2 months later, certified letter comes to the home saying that this home is going to be foreclosed for this amount owed to this person, right? And it's going to be done at such and such time on the steps of the county courthouse, right? Which is less than 30 days away, right? So the gentleman calls the guy who's foreclosing on him. Say, hey man, what's going on? You foreclosing on me? And man, what's going on? I just bought this house and the guy told me to have no liens. He said, well, the guy owed me $30,000. Long story short, the guy couldn't come up with the $30,000, and he ended up, as fast as he moved in, he had to move out. Don't let that be you. Always use a realtor.